This is the BroDay Pod.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to
Give it to him. Give it to him. Give it to him.
Give It On.
Give it to him.
Welcome to the hashtag NoPlanB podcast.
There you go.
I'm getting tongue-tied.
Yeah,
it's
all
late
right.
at night.
Yeah.
It is very late at
Yeah,
night.
it's a late night universe.
It is. Welcome to the NoPlanB podcast. My name is Trent O'Day.
My name is Gabriel Zaya, bro.
And we're BroDay.
We're BroDay.
And we are, and this is very important, professional
Yep.
wrestling multiverse travelers.
Yep. What episode number is it?
14 Arena.
You can't steal that one. That was
Why
the
not?
One, that was the one that I gimmicked from last time around.
14
When you were like 13
I said
Turner.
13 a Turner.
13 a Turner.
And then you got all...
And I was like, oh, like Tina Arena. 14 Arena.
Yeah.
Fine. Whatever. Alright. Yep. Continue.
Yeah, damn right.
All right.
Continue.
Continue then. Go on.
Take my gimmick.
Whatever.
Man, I got 15, 16, 17, 8. I got 5 teams to go.
Alright, I'll give you that one then.
Plenty of teams.
Alright, I'll give you that one then.
If you don't know what else we do, aside from the professional wrestling multiverse travel, we also just talk our way through universes, and hopefully they're interesting enough.
Hopefully. Fingers crossed.
And we also are in the midst of our first season. We're calling these seasons, right?
Yeah.
They're seasons?
Season 1.
Yeah. In the midst of our first season, we're also answering a question. And the question is what?
Bread or cheese?
Perfect. Okay? It's very important.
Very
because
important.
at the end of the year, we're going to decide, once and for all,
Which one is superior?
which one is superior. And then it
Exactly.
becomes part of the
Law.
LOR. LORE.
No.
Because we established the LAW.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Right?
I thought you meant the choice, like picking A or B and having it finalized. I thought that's what you meant. That becomes the law.
LAW.
And the decision is
Is made by the fans.
Made by the fans. And that's part of our law.
LORE.
LORE.
Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, well, as long as we got that. So,
Sweet.
you are a...
I am a hashtag bread bro.
And I'm in the hashtag cheese fam.
Exactly.
Surprising underdogs, I have to admit.
You're
But
not underdogs. You're not underdogs.
I feel like we were
I
underdogs.
don't think you are, man. I don't think so.
I think we're underdogs.
You've sort of. I think there was like a comfortability with the cheese fam. That the cheese fam were like, yeah, we got this easy, no worries, easy slam dunk.
And you guys came
we don't-
roaring through.
Yeah. So the cheese fam were, so we don't have to make all this noise. And then the bread bros were like, no, bread bros. So now it feels like you're the underdog, but you're not. I genuinely think the bread bros are still the underdog.
Nah, we're taking the underdog tag.
It's
classic sports team warfare.
Yeah.
We claim
Yeah.
we're the underdog, so it's a mentality shift.
Yeah, but you are though. You guys are playing the heel in this one.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Alright, you're booking yourselves as the heel, right? You're sort of go, oh no, pity us, oh no.
Oh no, we're so small in
we're
number.
so small, we can't do it. We're the cheese fam. And the bread bros are like, nah, we got this. We're stern, we're solid, we're together.
You're the proper baby face.
With a proper baby face. That's it.
You're the white bread baby face.
With a white bread baby
You're the white
face.
bread baby face.
We better get booked to go over at the end of the year.
Of course, yeah. Well, let's hope so.
Happy ending.
It's up to them.
It's up to them.
It's how they book it.
Exactly, because
Right.
that's the law.
It is the law, LAW.
Yes.
And then, and
It
we
is-
forgot to talk about our friend Cole. He makes really good food with mayonnaise and lettuce and carrot. And that's
Tag.
That's Cole's law.
Tag.
Well, tag, but
Tag.
it's Cole's law.
Very good. Tag. Trent O'Day, sir,
What's up?
would you like to step into a universe?
God, every single day.
Absolutely.
Every single day.
Why? Because
that's
that's
the
the
gimmick.
gimmick.
That's
because
the
that's
gimmick.
the gimmick. Stepping into the universe is the gimmick.
It's the gimmick.
So this is a gimmick.
Okay.
This is a universe of actual factual.
It's my favorite universe.
Actual factual. So
We visit it so much.
we do. I want to talk about the existential dread that beavers go through when they listen to running water.
What?
So you ever wonder why beavers build dams? It's a weird and it's a little bit sad, but it turns out that it's like a quirk of evolution that beavers just hate the sound of running water. Seriously. Legit. This is like a studied...
I feel like you're...
This is like a studied phenomenon of science and everything. Like...
I feel like this is a lie.
No!
I feel like actual factual is turning into how far can we push this? How far can you push this?
How far can we push the factual part?
Yeah.
Everything's actual. Is
yeah.
it factual?
There's no way.
You can look
this
it up.
isn't real.
Yes.
They hate running water.
Even if you play it like through a speaker, like
What are they trying to do?
They hear it, they're like, nah, gotta build a dam. Gotta build a dam.
No way, is that real?
Gotta stop the water. Yeah. In fact, the effect is so powerful that like highway engineers in Canada sometimes play the sound effects of running water to get beavers to strategically build dams to block flooding from roads from roads.
So as in like they put beavers in the area?
So I guess so. It's beavers that are
Do
near.
they give beavers the
beavers
little construction hats and little yellow jackets?
Yeah, that'd be so cute. That'd be adorable. But yeah, no, they just plant the beavers around and then they play the running water and then they in areas that are prone to flooding, the beavers just
build dams there.
Yeah. They've literally hijacked this weird stimulus response that beavers have.
But why though?
To make it work for the country of Canada.
Yeah, but do they know why?
The hats off to Canada. No, do they know why?
Do they know why the beavers hate running water? Like,
bro, this isn't... Like, mate, no, I don't know. Maybe. Probably. I don't know. There's only so far I can go with actual
Factual. So deep diving.
Before I tell you that, alright, that's enough of the facts. That's all I've got. Yeah. So, the country of Canada gets beavers to work for them. So next time you got to pee and you hear running water, now you know...
beavers freaking out.
Now you know what a beaver feels like. But,
okay, so hang on. So if you were a beaver,
okay,
what's the noise?
Running water.
No, what's your existential dread noise?
Me personally.
Yeah.
Right.
What's your existential dread noise?
It's not so much existential dread, it's existential rage. And if I hear buzzing, like the buzzing
flies?
of a fly, bruh, I am enraged, like irrationally enraged.
Is it the buzzing is in like in the room, or
Yes.
if it's the one, you know, the mosquitoes that go near your ear?
No, because
like,
you can tell they're mozzies and they come and go and they're gone.
Ah, but they hang around your ear though.
Nah, then it's the swat and off you go. But if it's the one that's like in and around the room, and if it's those fat ones and you can hear it, you can hear the fatness. You can, yeah.
Yeah.
That wasn't it. But
No, that's it.
yeah, all right, there, yeah. And it's just so.
That's the face. That's the face too for visual watchers.
Yeah, people on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's
So that's it. So you
What's yours?
you hear that?
Yeah.
You're
You're
building a dam.
Done, fam.
You're building a dam.
Bro, it's war. Straight off the bat, if I get that fly in a room, I'm like, I verbalized this. I'm like, it's me or you, bro.
It's
One of us is leaving this room alive, and that's it. You know what they call it in French? Le mouche. So anytime I see a fly, I'm like, le mouche.
Is that
Le
real?
mouche. That's what, I don't know if it's real. It's what one of my mates told me. They were like,
Any French
le
people?
mouche.
Can you
Let us know.
let us know?
Yeah.
There could be citation needed.
Citation needed, not part of actual factual.
No.
Were there addendums? I feel like there were. Someone addendum something.
So many addendums.
There was so many.
Everything to do with you and Mel Gibson.
That's right.
Everything you said about Mel
That was
Gibson
great.
was wrong.
Yeah, but what did Colt say?
Get rid of...
Colt popped for it.
He popped for it.
I
He
love
said,
Colt.
except it was get rid of Mel Gibson and add John Travolta to the movie Grease.
Yeah, how good would that be?
Putting Mel Gibson in Grease?
Look, I don't know, man. I obviously don't know much about Mel Gibson.
Yeah, man.
But I don't know how
You're
what would
pushing
happen.
Mel Gibson's dramatic range.
I don't think I actually know what he's done acting-wise. Well, alright, name a Mel Gibson movie.
Passion of the Christ.
He wasn't in it.
He directed it.
No, a movie he's in.
Oh, he's in?
Yeah.
I feel like he's in an army movie.
Was he?
Was he in Saving Private Ryan?
No, I don't think so.
I don't know who Mel Gibson is.
You know who he? Are you sure you know who he is?
I know
Name a Mel
his
Gibson
face.
movie. Name a Mel Gibson movie.
Like,
Everyone can see his face. Name a movie.
why are you burying me on this
I
podcast?
don't know. I'm just saying. Like, I feel like I'm attacked. I'm being attacked here. Everyone like, oh, you don't know Mel Gibson. You don't know Mel Gibson. And
No.
I'm out here being like, well, you know Mel Gibson.
I know Mel Gibson.
I
don't
know Mel
what
Gibson
he's
too.
in.
Name me anything about Mel Gibson other than Passion of the Christ.
Scientology.
What movie is he in?
He was huge for Scientology too, wasn't he?
Was
Is
he?
that a big thing?
Is that him?
Him and Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise, yes. I don't know about Mel though. I don't think Mel was in it. Why would he be Passion of the Christ if he's massive into Scientology? See?
I actually don't know. Okay. Is Mel Gibson real?
Ladies and gentlemen, listening.
Let us know.
Yeah.
Have you actually seen
I want, I
Mel
want,
Gibson's movies?
I want you guys to hit us up straight away, right now. don't look anything up.
Yeah.
Don't look for Mel
Don't
Gibson
do what
knowledge.
I'm about to do.
Do it right now. Look stuff up and comment. No, don't look him up.
You don't want me to look in?
No, not now.
Okay,
I want
alright.
people to tell us Mel Gibson info. Okay.
Okay.
That's our Mel Gibson knowledge. That's our Mel Gibson encyclopedia.
This is the only way we're getting Mel Gibson knowledge is
by
via
other
comments.
fans. Yeah, comments, inboxes. That's gonna be law.
Yeah, that's it.
It's Mel Gibson law.
Anything you tell us
Yeah.
about Mel Gibson,
Yeah,
it's law.
that's all we know. That's Mel
That's
Gibson
all
in our
we
universe.
know. I'm never, ever
Never
Googling
looking anything up.
nothing.
Anything,
Mel
absolutely.
Gibson.
You guys tell us Mel Gibson was a plumber for 40 years? Guess what?
Yeah, we'll believe it.
He was a plumber for 40 years.
100%. This is how rumors get started. We're
Perfect.
done.
Yep, Mel Gibson. Alright. Tag.
Okay, Gabriel.
Yes, Trent.
We're about to step into a universe. But
I'm ready.
You're about to take me there.
Ooh.
But I'd like to do a stop off on the way.
Okay, I like this.
I just want to ask you a quick question.
Go for it.
Give me some movies where the sequels were better than the original.
Godfather.
Yeah?
Instantly. Straight away. Rocky is contentious. A lot of people...
I think everyone universally agrees on Godfather.
Yeah, Godfather 2 was
Like
so
Godfather 2.
good.
I think everyone agrees on that.
Don't get me wrong, Godfather 1's really good.
Yeah, really good.
Godfather 2 is that much better. The Godfather 2 is that good as a movie.
Yep.
That Godfather 1, which is really good, is like, no, the sequel's definitely
The sequel's
better.
definitely
The
better.
third is disgusting, is atrocious.
I don't
Godfather
even know
3,
if I've seen the third
so
one.
bad.
I don't even know if I've seen the
Godfather
third
3 is atrocious.
Is that...
You don't know. No,
No,
one
I
knows.
don't know.
No one
I don't
knows.
know.
No.
No.
Mel Gibson, was he in it? We don't know. Maybe.
If they say he is...
If they say
he is,
Yeah.
he was.
But...
He may have been in it.
Yeah, 100%. Creed?
Shrek 2.
Good call.
Shrek 2
No.
is better than the original.
Yeah, I think so.
So much more
2 is
diversity.
so good.
The layers to the characters.
Like that. I like that. The layers. Very good. Was that deliberate?
No. Puss in Boots.
Oh, yeah.
Antonio Banderas.
Yeah, steps into his shell.
Banderas. Yeah, steps out of his shell.
Oh, whatever.
Kills
Steps in,
it.
yeah,
He
steps into his
steps into
role.
the boots.
Steps into the boots, yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
he kills it.
He does.
It's Shrek 2. I'm more than
Probably the best...
movie soundtrack.
Uh,
But the best movie one song act.
The montage. Probably best... What is it? Is it a montage?
I guess.
The best movie song sequence ever.
Yeah, I'll give it that.
I've like so
Old Now
good.
for a Hero.
Oh my goodness.
That song.
Oh,
It still holds up today, man. Go back and watch the
absolutely.
scene again.
Yeah,
And
100%.
the be good.
No, leave me with him. No, or something like
And then,
that.
yeah, he gets scooped up.
Yeah, he wanted to
Just
stay.
water.
Oh, heartbreak.
The gingerbread man.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, yeah, that whole sequence. And then
For
the
sure.
heroic Puss in Boots jumps off the stallion to fight off the guards to hold them off.
So the whole thing's so good.
Yeah, man.
So good. If you got called, if someone said to you, "You look like Shrek," is that an insult?
Yeah. You mostly, yes. What do you mean?
If someone just says like randomly, like someone walks by and just goes, "Oh, that dude looks like Shrek."
I'm socking him, yeah. Dude, I'm not
keeps
gonna
walking.
his jaw off.
Or what if he goes, "Oh no, but Shrek as a guy," like when Shrek was human?
Does he have time to justify that?
No, because that could
Because
be
they
a
don't have
thing.
to follow him to listen to that sentence.
No, if someone
If you walked past me and gone, oh, he looks like Shrek, you've gone, oh, I'm gonna deck you. And then you turned around and I've gone, but the one is a guy. And you're like,
But
now I'm not that angry.
So like if flip it the other way around, like say it's
Oh,
you're
he looks
walking
like Shrek
around,
as a guy.
you're walking past, you're just walking and you see someone that looks like when Shrek,
Shrek.
was a dude,
Yeah.
and you just go, "Oh, he looks like Shrek," and then you keep walking. Whoever you're with goes, "What?" And then you clarify, right? So you're clarifying to the person you're talking to.
That's if you haven't.
If you're the Shrek E, right? And you've been Shreked. Someone's a Shreker, and you're the Shrek E.
I'm gonna buy a dinner first before I Shrek.
And someone calls you Shrek.
So stupid.
Is it an
You're
insult?
just getting coward punched immediately.
Are you serious?
If someone says he looks like Shrek, you best believe I'm spinning around and you've got 2 seconds to say as a guy, or I'm rushing you.
I thought you asked that then. Like, he calls you Shrek, you turn him around and you're like, got your fist up and you're like, as a guy? You're the one trying to clarify.
Oh yeah, well, to be
guess.
fair, I'd probably do that.
I honestly,
Make them confront their decision.
I'd have to like self-coach myself in it. In that moment, I'd be like,
how do I feel about this?
Yeah, in that moment, I'm like, oh, that was a bit sad. No, wait, no, bugger that. He thinks I'm Shrek the guy.
The guy, yeah.
I hype myself up and I'm like, yo, that dude reckons I look like Shrek when he was the handsome bloke. So I have to big myself up in my head.
I guess.
And then go, yeah, alright, sweet, I'm good.
That'll fine, yeah, it's okay. I suppose.
Or it was a drive-by then. Someone's like in their car and they're driving like, you look like Shrek! Like their window.
That's an insult.
You're walking and windows down, they're driving past, trying to pick someone up, looking for the person they're picking up.
Yeah.
And you drive 20 k's an hour, and they just look out the window and they're like, he looks like Shrek. And then, and just keep going. So how do you register it?
I'm getting sad. Yeah, I feel like I'm getting sad.
No.
I'm getting sad. Yeah.
So is it the same if it's for girls? If you get called, not Shrek. If girls get called Princess Fiona
As a guy?
No, not if girls get called Shrek. If girls get called Princess Fiona.
As an ogre or as a...
Yeah, that's the thing then. What happens there? What's the instinct? If you're there with your girl, right, and someone goes...
Fiona.
Someone goes, that looks like Princess Fiona.
I feel like they default to the princess. The girl one.
Okay,
Like
which is human.
They're not human, they're human. I don't think they default to ogre. Yeah. Shrek, you default to ogre.
Yeah, that's fair.
And you're like, you've done me.
Yeah.
And I don't like it.
Yeah, yeah.
But as a female, I think you default to the princess. Unless you had super bad self-esteem.
Maybe.
Then you slap on somebody.
I guess so.
It's the same thing.
It's
the
same
same
thing
thing around and being like, as an ogre?
if it's the drive-by and you're there with your girl, and then someone goes, that looks like Princess Fiona, and keep driving, and then does she say she gets upset, like she hits you?
The opportunity to shoot buckets for brownie points is right there.
Yeah.
Because you're just like, babes, he means the human one.
Yeah. Okay.
And then
yeah,
that's it.
Fair enough.
I don't know how we got here from there.
Vital information. What were you talking about?
Sequels, but...
Oh, yeah, that's right. What other sequels are there? Well, the sequel to the pilot episode of this podcast was actually pretty good. It was
100% better than the first one.
Was it? I can't remember.
I don't know, I haven't listened back to our stuff for a while.
I do know our first 3 episodes, right? If you're going to call those 3 as like episode 1 in quotation marks, then episode 4 is our episode 2. That's definitely better because in that number 4.
You mean our first batch of recordings versus the second batch?
Because we had the first 3, they dropped at once.
Yeah,
and then the next episode, the next week
was 4.
That one I really enjoy it. Even now,
4's fun
because that was the one where I'm like, is this what this podcast is becoming?
Yeah, that was back when I was trying to
fight everything.
Animals, yeah.
Sweet, tag.
Deuce is in fight.
Yeah. Hey Trent O'Day, you want to step into a universe?
Yeah, finally. I'm glad we got here at the end.
This is because that's the gimmick, of course.
It's the gimmick, yeah.
Because that's the gimmick.
We know what the gimmick
is. This is a something I've taken from other podcasts. Probably every other podcast.
Yeah, I was going to say every podcast does this anyway.
It is. Am I going to say the whole thing? Am I the butthole? Am I the jerk?
Yeah, am I the jerk?
No, am I the butthole?
Yeah, the
butthole. Be the butthole? Question mark. They be the be it the butthole.
Be it the butthole. That's it.
That's what we call it.
That's it.
That's the segment. Be it the butthole.
Beith I the butthole.
Beith I the butthole. So this one is Beith I the butthole for finding my girlfriend annoying and wanting to break up over it.
Okay, I need more info.
So off the bat, what do you think? From that, probably thou beest the butthole.
Yeah.
Thou are the butthole.
Yeah, thou beest the butthole.
So I'm reading this verbatim. Off of the
this is okay.
the beest the butthole post.
Okay.
So I know the title probably already has everyone going, yes. I've been dating my girlfriend for a few weeks now. I've known her longer than that though. I've got to know her as someone she isn't. She's trans, but not open about it quite yet. I made her feel safe and secure enough to be open and honest with me, and I'm over the moon that she trusts me so much. However, she has completely changed since coming out. I'm a very blunt and upfront person most of the time. I don't sugarcoat unless absolutely necessary, and I don't baby. Okay? My girlfriend does. She's obsessed with being some ooh-woo e-girl, and everything revolves around that. I'm talking the whole 9 yards. Every R becomes a W. Example, sorry becomes sorry.
Oh, okay.
Sleepy becomes sweepy.
Sweepy?
Blanket becomes blanky, etc.
Oh, dude. Okay, yeah, I can see where this is. Yep.
And it's over voice as well as text. It's driving me up the wall. It's cute on occasion, but this is 24/7 for her. She also likes to copy me. If I wake up and ask how she's doing, she normally responds that she's doing well, and are great. However, if she asks me and I say I'm having a bad morning, suddenly she's feeling the exact same way, word for word. She apologizes for everything and she repeats it multiple times an hour, every hour. Then I'm like for instance, if I wake up with a headache and she says, I'm sorry for your head hurts, at least 20 times an hour.
Oh, okay.
Let alone if I express something more severe, in which case every sentence starts with an I'm sorry.
I love that you're committing to the accent as well. That's really good.
I want to break it off, but I just don't know how to explain that we aren't that compatible because she's constantly telling me I'm her soulmate and how happy she is with me in love, etc.
Oof.
I want her to be who she wants and support her in her personal journey and growth.
Yep.
But I know if I tell her her personality just doesn't appeal to me, it'll destroy her. I don't want to be talked to like I'm an infant with baby talk. I don't want to be coddled and constantly apologized to. I want a partner who will match my energy and not shut down if I so much as blink in a way they perceive as off. I don't know what to do. I don't want her to change on my behalf because I 100% want her to be the best and happiest version of herself. I'm just going absolutely insane with the woo stuff. Beith I the butthole.
So do you want my immediate reaction to that?
Yep.
Nah, bro. You're good.
Bail?
Bail.
Get out of there.
Go. Get out.
Get out of there.
Okay, first of all, I have a couple of reasons for this. Number one, we here at the BroDay NoPlanB podcast accept everybody of all sexual orientations, rights, trans rights, and human rights, blah blah. Like we accept everybody, right? So this isn't about that.
No,
this is about the personality.
The woo stuff.
It's the woo stuff. First of all, they've only been dating for like 3 weeks. Is that what he said?
Dating for a few weeks.
A few weeks? You are still so in the early game, bro. You are committed to nothing.
Yep.
Like, you're both in the early game scenario. There is no physical reason that you are obliged to
stick around.
No.
Yeah, that's essentially it.
It sounds brutal when you say it that way, but a little bit.
Alright, I didn't even know that.
No, I mean that though.
Like, but it is though.
It's kind of that. You're not obliged. Like, if
stay.
you've been together for 3 years and then all of a sudden you're like, this is annoying me, it's like, well,
why?
That's different.
Yeah.
Then, like, have you been putting up with this whole time? Because at that point, yes, you are the butthole.
Yeah.
Like, if you've been putting up for an extended amount of time and now it's annoying you.
Yeah.
No, you should have said something earlier.
Yeah.
If you're only a few weeks in and it's annoying you,
you're not the butthole.
You're not the butthole.
You're not the butthole.
Yeah, it's gonna suck to leave, but just leave, bro.
Yeah, you need you
gotta be happy
for the
right?
happiness and the health of yourself and the relationship as a whole. You need to leave.
Yeah, you need to leave. Like you can't be putting up with
that. No,
that would do me in.
No, you would. It wouldn't be a thing to be like, hey, look, I really like this relationship. Blah blah blah. Can you not do the uwu stuff ever again? Or like, that's a bit much, but you know what I mean? Like,
but that's like, but obviously it's like a big part of her personality, and that's totally fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can be part of your personality, but he's of no obligation to put up with it.
Yeah, if that's the case.
If it's too big of a part of her personality for him to be like, hey dude, could you just calm it down a little bit with that?
It's a hard pass. Sorry, I'm out.
It's if it's too big to have that conversation, then you're out, fam.
Yeah.
Just get out. Like, it's okay. You're not the butthole. You're the butthole if you stay. If you stay and you put up with it because of some preconceived notion that you have to be there.
Yeah, that you're obliged.
Yeah, then you're a butthole.
Exactly, yeah.
Then you've got about a week.
You're an obliged butthole.
You've got about a week, right? A week to a fortnight.
From this point?
From that point, if it's a few weeks, you've got a week to a fortnight to make a decision. And if you stay, despite the fact that it's annoying you, then you're a butthole because it's going to eat you up later. Then you're going to do it, you're going to break up later, cite this reason, and then they're going to go, why didn't you say something earlier?
Yeah.
So you've got a week to a fortnight to fix it out because you're now definitively not the butthole, but you are every day creeping closer to the line where you push over into butthole territory.
Yeah. I don't know, that sentence was great. You're creeping ever so closer to
butthole.
to butthole territory.
To butthole territory. Yes. That's it. That's all I've got to say about it.
Yes.
What do you think?
I agree with you. I'm. Yeah, that's exactly right. But at the same time,
instantly when the title came up and he was like, "My girlfriend's annoying me," and I'm like, "You're a butthole."
Yeah.
Because immediately I'm
you're
like,
a bit of a butthole.
If you want to leave someone because your girlfriend's annoying you, like, fix it. Like, surely,
stick that out.
Whatever kind of relationship it is, like, you can talk about it.
If it's something that's
annoying
you, you can like just be like, all right, it's let's try and solve it, X, Y, Z, whatever. But something like this, I feel like it's not just an annoyance. This is like it's bothering me. Like this is actively
dude. Everything he listed
do me in.
Yo, the Sawi.
Yeah.
No.
Blanky. I'm sorry.
Blank. If they hit a blanky, I'm hitting forearms. Like
forearms.
Four
like hit
arms.
Forearms.
I'm hitting forearms.
Forearms.
Forearms and spinning their jaw. That still works. Joel. I'm spinning their jaw.
Spinning their jaw. Yeah.
That's it. I can't do that. I can't do the baby talk and the.
It's creepy.
Like, there's every now and again where like you can say something like.
I mean, cutesy wootsy.
Cutesy wootsy. You can say it and it'd be like a joke and whatever. And that's fine.
What's
all couples do it.
Like what? Give us an example. Like a random example. Like a cutesy wootsy example of.
Like you call them like your pet names and stuff. And like you wake up in the morning. Oh, baby. Yeah, it's fine. Whatever.
Baby.
Yeah.
Turn into Mario.
Suckers.
What?
I don't know. I hit that.
Yeah. Fair enough.
But like that's fine. But the cutesy uwu, sowy, blanky.
Yeah, definite no.
It's too much for me anyway.
Yes.
Not a definite no.
No. It's a definite no
for me.
And for myself as well.
For yourself, yeah. Like there are people out there, and that's fine. If that's someone that suits your personality, go for it. Totally fine. It's
not
a big
us.
no from me.
It's not us.
And in terms of like
this person, it seems like it's not.
In terms of this person leaving somebody because that personality style doesn't suit them.
Yeah.
You're not the asshole for doing that.
No. Hey.
A butthole.
You're not the butthole.
Bleep.
I'm not bleeping it. It's all
no,
I'm not talking to stay. But it's now the thing. The thing is the butthole.
The butthole, yeah. Sorry,
it's a butthole thing. This whole segment is about. It's a butthole thing.
All right.
It's
Thank you.
It's a butthole segment. I'm trying to find a title. We're gonna find.
Beith I the butthole was fine.
No. I mean, no, for the podcast because it needs to be clickbait. Oh yeah. By the way, everyone. I didn't explain it properly, but in the last episode and the next maybe 4 or 5 episodes, I'm going to go super clickbaity to try and get people in and like to get people to obviously click and listen and watch.
I mean, if you're half an hour in, you don't care anyway.
Yeah, so at this point, you do care and you want to support us.
You're waiting. You're waiting for whatever the clickbait title is.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. What is it? Butthole stuff? Yeah, there you go.
That's it.
Butthole stuff.
2 blokes talk butthole stuff.
Oh. That's weird.
I love how disgusted you got about that immediately.
If it's just BroDay Podcast,
we're bordering on
butthole stuff.
Having to click the E, the
get rid of the
content.
Yeah,
we're bordering.
I thought it was E for everyone. But anyway, to bring it all around,
no, he's fine.
Be of him the butthole.
Nah.
No. All right. Tag. Hey Trent.
What's up?
I got a question for you. You want to step into a universe?
Always.
I got a question. This universe is about the self-checkout at Woolies and Coles.
My mortal enemy.
Your mortal enemy? Why is he your mortal enemy?
No, I don't really. I don't like the sass with the
sass.
Take your items. Take them. Like I don't.
Oh, like when you're done.
When you're done,
yeah, it does feel pressured.
Dude, it's so pressured because
pressured.
you put everything in the bag.
Yeah.
And then it's like, please take your receipt.
And the receipt's like dragging. It's like, and you got a little sticker on there where it's like, don't yank the receipt.
And you're like, okay.
All right then.
And then you're like, please take your items. And I'm like, I'm waiting for the receipt. Please take your receipt.
Give me the
receipt. Please take your items.
Yeah.
Take the items and the receipt. I'm like, I'm still doing
Please
one.
take your change. And you're like, bro.
And then the woman or the man behind you
is like, we'll come over and grab
start
the cart,
unloading their stuff.
Grab the cart and be like, and look over at someone and be like, oh yeah, he's nearly done. You know, he's nearly done.
Yeah,
he's finishing up.
4 eyes all looking at you, like 2 people.
And you'll be in there with like I don't know, it'll be a cart's worth, right? Like, not like a shopping cart, like a basket, sorry.
Yep.
A basket's worth. And the person that's coming up behind you, it'll be a mum with like 4 kids and the trolley's huge. like fooled up, being like, "Come on, then."
Yeah, and you're
come
like,
on, then, and you're like, "Oh god."
You're like, come on, please, like, just let me take the receipt.
You reckon there should be a limit on what you on how much you can bring in?
Is there not?
No, you can go and trolley loaded up.
Can you?
Yeah, I've seen it happen, bro.
Yeah, fair.
People got no shame. Just walk in, trolley just
Stacked to the brim.
Stacked, not jacked.
Jacked.
Jacked to the
Jacked trolley.
gills. Yeah.
Juiced.
Just the hench's trolley.
The hench's trolley.
Yeah, just full. And like, they're turning up with like
Imagine
everything.
having the stones to
I
do
know,
that.
yeah.
The confidence. I get super secondhand embarrassment. Like, I don't like being in public places where I could draw attention to myself.
Yeah. Do you ever steal?
No.
At the self-checkout?
Nah, dude, no way.
You know, if you've got like, I don't know,
Nope.
like a whole bunch of like protein bars or something, right? Or like a bunch of chocolates. Like they're all those the $1 or $2 chocolates, right?
Yeah.
Beep, scan. You've got like 4 in your hand. Grab one, scan in, scan. Get the next one, scan, double, quote unquote, double scan. You know it only ever gets one because it has to register the weight. So you go boop boop, like supposedly boop boop, but it's only one boop. And you
I feel
get
like you're out yourself
the
here.
2 chocolates and then you drop them in. Nah, I don't know what you're talking about, man. No.
I've never stolen. I never.
At all.
No.
It's never crossed your mind.
Because
I'm not being paid, bro. I haven't been trained how to do this. Like, I've got to go to the shops, right? I've got to go to the aisle, pick out what I want.
Yeah.
I go to the checkout, and I
Such as
check out
grocery
myself.
shopping.
Yeah. And I go and check out myself. Bro, what are these people doing? What am I, I'm paying for what? I haven't been trained how to, I haven't been trained.
Groceries.
That's what I mean. I'm paying for the groceries, right? So then where's all the profit margins? Where's that going? Surely that's got to be going to paying wages. Paying wages for people to actually check the stuff out. I've got to do that? What's next, man? What's next? I'm going to turn up and they're going to be like, oh Gabe, here's this a crate full of stuff. We need you to
stack it.
Yeah, stack it at aisle 3.
Stack it while you're down there.
Yeah.
No, I'll be honest. I
don't know how to do self-checkout. I've not been trained. If it happens by accident,
It happens by accident. I hear you. I don't steal because when I was younger, I hung out with some rotten eggs. I hung out with some rotten eggs in my time.
Bad boys.
Bad boys. I hung out with some bad boys. Anyway, we went into Big W and we walked past the confectionery aisle.
Yeah.
Right? And I swear to God, this kid that I was with took a Kinder Surprise, unwrapped it, shunk one go, spat the toy out, put it back on the thing and kept walking.
Why? That's the whole reason of a Kinder Surprise is the toy. He's done it wrong way around.
But he ate...
Keep the toy, return the chocolate. He's gone the wrong way around, man.
What?
He's shanked it.
And just kept the toy.
I would have rated that so highly. If it's like a mush chocolate, try and pass that off as like, that's normal.
And then just put it back
in. Yeah, wrap it all back up. There you go. I'm all good. I've got my Yowie pencil holder.
How good were Yowies?
Pencil stuffer. Pencil eraser. The top of the pencil.
There you go. Yeah, the pencil topper.
Pencil topper.
Pencil topper, yeah.
Pencil topper.
But yeah, he ate the Kinder Surprise, spat the toy back out, threw the toy away, and so we just wanted the chocolate. And then just scrumpled up the foil, threw it away, and I was like, I just witnessed this man steal.
Yeah.
And everyone was so okay with it, and I was like,
This ain't right.
He's a rotten egg.
He's a rotten egg.
He's a rotten egg. Like, I can't do that.
He's the Kinder Surprise without a toy.
Yeah. He's a rotten egg.
He's a rotten
egg.
No yolk. No yolk.
That's no yolk.
Yeah, no yolk. From Big W, you said.
Yeah, Big W. So in the confectionery aisle, like
that they do.
Yeah, they do.
They do. Yeah.
But he stole it, and I was like, I can't do that, and so I don't steal. I just can't steal.
Yeah, right. What was I gonna say? The KFC thing? When we first met, that was by accident.
With the
Pepsi Max.
With the Pepsi Max thing. So I'll be honest with you, I did that once to be like, oh, I've already got my drink, whatever, and then took the drink and so I got 2 drinks out of it.
Yeah.
And I kept justifying to myself like, I'm taking from the big corporations, like, I'm hitting back at the man.
But the difference is that was opportunistic. If you're gonna hit back at the man,
and I felt so bad about it.
If you're gonna hit back at the man, double scan at the self checkout. That's.
I guess, yeah.
That's hitting back at the man.
Well, I felt so bad.
Any police listening? Not that I
he doesn't.
Not that I know.
He knows the LAW.
QPS? Yeah, I know the LAW.
He knows the LAW. He hasn't.
No.
But I felt so bad about that Pepsi incident. I haven't done it since. That one story you have where I like asked, oh yeah, I totally do it. I did it and I felt awful.
Yeah, right.
It was a proper conscience getter.
Yeah.
So I was the kid. I was the rotten egg.
Yeah, you were the rotten egg at Big W.
I was the rotten egg at Big W. So
were the
like
rotten egg at
I
Big
get
W.
super wary about that sort of stuff.
I don't know why it spun me out that like confectionery is at Big W. I only ever think of like bed sheets and like stuff
really
like that
bad
at Big W.
shoes.
Yeah, really bad shoes.
Really bad shoes that cost like $5.
Yeah, but good deadlifting shoes apparently. Like you apparently get
the
flats. Apparently the flats are really good.
no heeled ones.
Do you ever get like when you get like fresh bed sheets and like when you just get fresh bed sheets and you put them on the bed and then you get in and like the doona is all new and it's all clean and it's like just come out of the wash and dried and everything.
I'll be honest, man. I've
And
had
then
the
like
same bed sheets for 20 years.
you still got the same Toy Story ones?
Yeah, I've still got the same Toy Story ones. I don't
Like
know
you know what I mean? Like when they're fresh and you're like all excited and you're like, ah! Like do you ever like and you kick your leg? You do. And you get full excited. You do, bro. I'm not having that. You have to. Like you tuck yourself in with the doona, and it's a.
You can do that with any.
No, but it's like fresh. Like it's.
I like
fresh.
I like the freshly washed ones.
That's what I mean. Like freshly washed.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about with that. I thought you meant like a new doona.
That too.
I guess it works both ways.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It's all fresh.
Yeah.
It's all new. Like you get freshly cleaned.
Yeah, that's.
Like a new bed set,
Yeah,
and
that's
you're
the
like,
bunk, bro. Yeah, 100%.
You kick your leg. Like,
Yeah, man. I'm so toasted.
Giddy. I'm
Giddy.
Squeal like a pig.
Nah, the best one, the best feeling, I swear to God, is when you were younger and your mum used to make the bed so tight. And everything was in.
And you used to get in, and then like, and you're like, everything's all covered.
And like you try your best not to rip the corner out from underneath the bed.
Because you don't want to take that away.
You don't take it away because it's so secure.
So safe. I'm there.
And then, yeah, man, I'm tired now.
It was so good. Don't tell him.
Don't tell him, it's late. This is...
Oh, that was great. That was a good chat.
That was a good chat.
Tag. All right. Trent.
Yes?
Do you want to step into a universe? Because that's a gimmick.
Do I want to step in? Hang on. Do I want to? What's my question usually? What's my answer usually for that? Yes, of course I do.
Perfect. So this universe, it is the universe where we get the old lasso. Lasso, mate. We get the lasso and we do the old. Before that.
Oh, hello.
I've got a question. Do you know why tennis is scored love 15, 30, 40?
I feel like I've had a conversation about this before.
Oh yeah?
But no.
Have you?
I always assumed it was arbitrary.
They don't know exactly why, but they think that the game was...
segment, everyone. Do you know why? Nah. All right. Well, nobody does.
No,
so
no. They think it was,
off we go.
It was based off a French game called Jeu de Paume, which was sort of like tennis, but they play it with the palms of their hands, right? So
it was handball.
Essentially, but with like the tennis courts.
Yeah. Okay.
And the courts, each half was...
I'm immediately more interested in this than actual tennis.
Oh, for sure. Each half court was 45 feet in length. So you go from baseline to the center is 45.
It feels like a long...
45 feet.
How long's 45 feet in meters?
I don't know, bro.
Divided by 3. Is
15.
it 3? Citation needed.
Is it 3 feet is 1 meter?
Yeah, 3 feet's a meter, thereabouts.
So it's 15
like
meters. 15 meters. Yeah, that's about right. 15 meters is half court tennis.
Okay. Yeah. Citation needed, but we'll take it.
They were 45 feet, and then back in the day, you'd start on the baseline. When you win your first point, you'd step forward 15 feet. That's your first point. You'd win your second point, you'd step forward 15 feet.
40.
That's 30. You'd win your next point, but they wouldn't let you go right on the net. So they go, no, take back 5 feet.
So you're 10.
So it's 10. So that's a 15, 30, 40 instead of 45. Do you know why it's called love? Like 0 is love?
There's no love in tennis. I don't know.
Dude, who hurt you in tennis? No, it's...
My mum loves tennis, by the way.
Oh, there you go. Because egg in French is l'œuf. So it's like
Pronunciations in this podcast have been unreal. Leuf? 15 leuf. 15 egg.
15 egg. That's why. That's
Oh,
what
duck
it's
egg.
called.
Yeah, okay.
Egg. Yeah. That's
Right.
Yeah. So you know what else?
Has eggs in it. Baked by Marie's Cake sponsorship.
Boom! That's exactly right. You're spot on, mate.
Is that legitimately it?
That was wild. That was my segue. Yeah. So
I'm really good at this.
you're even better when you call attention to it.
Yeah.
How good's a segue? So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Baked by Marie are super lovely. They sponsor this episode.
Super lovely.
Super lovely. Yeah, very good. They sponsored this episode of the podcast.
Yep.
Support the people that support us. Head on down if you're in Townsville at Gologly Lane in Rasmussen.
And head
Baked
there.
by Marie.
Head there if you don't live in Townsville, because it has 3 Michelin stars.
3 Michelin stars, and we would know that because
We know Michelins.
our travel across the multi-universe and the many universes, we've seen many
Michelins.
many stars.
Michelins.
And
Stars.
many of those,
Many stars.
some of those stars
Michelins.
are Michelin, and we know
Thank you for Michelin.
that.
Stars the Michelin. I'm Trent O'Day. Michelle.
This is yours now. You take over. Go for it.
Support Baked by Marie. They're really good.
They are.
Their stuff's really nice. And on Thursday, they're gluten's free.
The gluten's free.
The gluten's free.
They don't charge you for
They
gluten.
don't charge you for it.
Yeah.
Not
So
on Thursdays.
if you've got a gluten shortage, at
Monday,
home,
Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday.
they charge you
pay
gluten.
for it.
Yeah.
Thursdays, the gluten's free.
Yeah. You want to take advantage of a great deal, and you go, you know what? I need some gluten in the house. On Thursdays is when you go.
Go to Baked by Marie.
Baked by Marie,
They'll give
gluten
you a
free
bag of
Thursday.
gluten and and a Michelin.
and a Michelin.
And a
A
star.
whole Michelin star.
Whole one.
Because they've got 3.
Yeah, they got 3 of them to give away. Baked by Marie, giving away Michelin stars and
And
bag of
gluten
gluten
on Thursdays. What a tagline for them.
Yeah, there you go.
Speaking of taglines,
Tag.
Hey Trent, you want to step into a universe?
Oh, all the time. Can I
universe.
say it once?
No, it's a universe where we step into it's a universe
Go on then.
regarding lassos, and we're rounding things up.
We're rounding things up.
The wrestling roundup.
It's so round.
It is. It will be.
It's roundish.
It's roundish. We're gonna round it
Up.
up.
I'm gonna round up.
Round it all the way up. So,
Like
ladies and
effective
gentlemen,
decimal system.
round up.
Round up.
Ineffective decimal system.
Ineffective decimal system.
So you have to round up. That's not good.
Yep.
So, ladies and gentlemen, if you just want to stick around for the pop culture and the general culture and the comedy and the whatever stuff, and you're not that into wrestling, then
You can leave.
before you leave,
Oh wait.
before you go, be sure to follow us on the socials across every single social media platform. If you want to follow us as a tag team, it is at BroDay Tag Team. So that's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. On YouTube, you give us a like, a comment, a subscribe, ring the bell to get the notifications. If you want to follow myself, Gabriel Zaya, I am at The Real Gabe Bro on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok.
And if you would like to follow me, Trent O'Day, 3 stars, Michelin. At O'Day QWA.
Hey, you got it right this time.
Hey! I'm on everything. Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook.
Yep.
That's it.
If there's anything we're not on, tell us.
Yeah.
Tell us and
Tell
we'll
us
get
where
on
we
it.
should be.
And we'll get on it.
Probably. We might not produce that much content, but we'll be on there.
Yeah, we'll definitely be on there. We'll be there. So...
Oh, I have an update.
Oh, yeah?
The No Thumbs Challenge.
Yeah.
We got 1 day.
2 man, no thumbs.
2 man, no thumbs. 16th of September we got given.
Yep. That's
So-
in the lead so far.
That's in the lead so far. I just said we do it then. It's
Yep.
like a Thursday.
Alright.
Done.
Sweet. Done. So yeah, wrestling roundup. Trent.
Yeah. Are we rounding up now?
Yeah, we'll do it right now.
Okay, bye everyone who's not rounding up.
Yeah. So, you would have seen in the news that one
I've seen it more in the news, but yeah.
Charles Montgomery Punk made his return.
He did.
To wrestling.
How big is it for wrestling? In a word. And then keep going with what you're going to say.
Seismic.
Okay.
I think it is huge.
Yeah?
I feel like maybe like now that the hype's died a little bit, but still it's there. There was like rumors of, this is...
Do you think it's a sense of justice for wrestling?
How so?
For wrestling fans?
How so?
Okay, so the way I see Punk coming back is he's not... I've kind of cut you off here, so I feel bad. So I'll let you get back to it in a second. But Punk's return to wrestling is not so much a win for me in terms of like, yes, I get to see really good wrestling now. We do, because he's really good, and that's fine. He's also been out of the game for 7 years, so we'll see. But it's less of a he's back for all the good wrestling we're going to get. And I feel more vindicated that I'm like, one of the guys that deserves to have always have been wrestling gets to finally wrestle again. It's one of those things where I feel like justice has been given, like justice has been dealt out to him, because he gets to come back because he felt so jaded with the wrestling business and he felt really let down.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's just a win for the little guy.
For wrestling as a whole.
For wrestling as a whole. I feel like it's a win, not because we get to see awesome wrestling from him, because we probably will, he's awesome, but also like, that's not it. I feel like it's huge because the guy that got stomped and trodden on and made to feel like garbage when he was in the big leagues with the E or whatever, it left a hole when he left because people were like, man, I feel really bad for that. I feel really bad for that guy. And wrestling sort of like took a gut punch. But now he's back. And so I'm like, yeah, that's one for us back. He's back. Like I feel...
On that, right? So the connection that I can associate that with is because he loves wrestling so much. You just get that... You have that... I want to say deep connection. You have a connection with him on that level that I love wrestling, he loves wrestling, this is great. And for him to have fallen out of love with it, so hard to be like, nah, I'm not doing it, I'm not. There was like, there's footage of grown men crying. And I think it's that connection of like, no, he does still love it. He does still love wrestling. Wrestling is beautiful. It is fantastic. It's such a great way to tell stories. And I haven't popped so huge for him coming back as a worker. I wasn't like, I get to see Punk.
That's what I mean. Wrestle
in a ring, yay, whatever. I'm more like, we get the chance to see what kind of stories he can tell.
Yeah.
Come up against this person, that person, and obviously have banger matches. And have.
He will. He's good enough
right?
that he'll have banger matches. But I feel more connected to the comeback in terms of like, that this is a comeback for the wrestling fan.
Yeah.
This is a comeback for the wrestling fans who love wrestling and want to be proud of being wrestling fans. Punk makes me proud to be a wrestling fan.
There's so many people that it's like the market that people are trying to tap into, or at least the E are trying to tap into. It's the sleeper fan, the one that was really into it back, quote unquote, back in the day, and stopped off because we didn't like it anymore, and this, that, and whatever reason they just don't like what the main product is producing, and they're like, nah, we don't want to do it anymore. I'm not going to watch this. I'm over it. I'm out. Punk coming back. So many people were like, how do I do it? How do I sign up to AEW? Yeah. How do I do this? You probably find a stream. No, I want to sign up. Yeah. How do I get it? Like yourself, you drop the network. Yeah. And you go, no, I want to
drop the network for
AEW
on
Fight TV. Yeah. Exactly.
Purely because
CM Punk came back.
Purely because he came back, and I'm like, all right, well, this is obvious. This is for me, the wrestling fan. Like me, the wrestling fan, needs to see this.
Do you think it's like Hogan being the fourth man back in WCW when he turned heel?
I don't know if it's... I feel like it's its own thing.
Do you think it's that much of a seismic shift of like, this is now AEW is now like a proper competitor to the...
I think AEW's been a huge competitor for a long time. Not a long time. No, that's a lie. A long time's too much. But like, man, honestly, if you want my opinion, the E seems like it's panicking. Some of the stuff that they are throwing out.
So there's rumors that like they're trying to make sure everything.
And whatever.
Yeah, they're trying to make sure everything is in the green. So that's why all these contracts are being like let go,
torn up and
go get out. Where the storyline doesn't make sense. Like people are midway through stories and they're like, nah, you're out because we paid you too much. Like Bray Wyatt got shipped. Bronson Reed.
Dude, that's such a shame, man.
Yeah.
I feel for you, Bronson. That sucks, dude.
So like there's rumors that they just want to make everything look green. Yeah. Like in the positive, because they want to supposedly they want to sell the E
to Peacock, right?
To NBC. NBC who run Peacock or whatever it is. But I don't know how much weight there is in that. But be that as it may, man, I think Punk returning and supposedly them getting Bryan Danielson as well. Like they're huge.
They're massive names, man.
Huge moves.
Massive names.
Like them and
AEW's here to play, bro. Like this is the thing. Like AEW's here to play. They offer a completely different product. They offer something that's new and exciting for the most part for now. Mm-hmm. Longevity is obviously something that you can't bank on. Like we'll see. Like it's all well and good now, right? Because they're signing the big names and like people are a little bit disenfranchised with the E and a little bit sort of like disenchanted with the whole thing. The grass is always greener, right? So for now, AEW's fine. They're cruising, they're laughing, they're having a great time. Let's give it 2 or 3. Mm-hmm. When the storylines all start to settle and everything starts to become mundane and routine.
I can sort of like align it with like AEW's run. It's almost like a pro wrestler's career. Right? You start at the start and you get sort of like in terms of level of how good you get. You sort of shoot up and you're like, yeah, cool, this is great. And then you'll plateau for a while.
Yep.
You plateau and then you need something to give you the kick up
to step
up a level. And then you'll hang out there for a bit. And it's just sort of, instead of it being a graph where it's like just going straight up, like, not parabolic, a linear graph. I'm trying to do this for the audio listeners. Instead of it being a linear graph that's constantly going up, it sort of goes up and then it'll plateau and stick and be stagnant and step up and stagnant and step up. I think that's what AEW's done. They started off well and they've sort of plateaued and then they had to kick up. Now with
BroDay Lee and everything. Well, I feel like with BroDay Lee and all that, they sort of went up a little bit. And
now Punk it's step up a level. So they got all these new eyes on it. But a question I want to ask, right? Punk's return and the pop he got. Is there a bigger one in wrestling that you can remember?
Cena's return was pretty huge.
Cena's return recently.
Cena's return literally the week before. Or the 2 weeks before or whatever it was.
On at Roman.
At Roman. That was huge, dude.
You don't think
that pop was massive?
You don't think Punk's was bigger?
Look, if you're talking to me about like huge pops, they're in the same
realm. For sure. They're 2 of the biggest pops within
a month of each other. Yeah, fortnight of each other.
Yeah.
Like
massive.
Cena's return was like, oh my god, like it. Yeah. Somehow it was huge, and then he came out and it got bigger.
Yeah, well that's how they all are. It's the same with Punk. They would chant CM Punk, play the music. Oh my god, he's here. Steps out. Oh my god, he's actually here.
I think Punk's would have been times a million if it was completely
out of nowhere.
Could you imagine if no one had any inkling that it was happening and then all of a sudden he opens an AEW show
and then the music hits?
Oh dear God.
But it was Chicago. He was always...
Of course, of course. And that's what I mean. Always. So like, did that new to the pop a little bit? Probably not. It's huge. But Cena was massive, man. In terms of other pops, I couldn't think of one. Like honestly,
Hardy's returning.
Hardy's return was huge, but
that was because of numbers. Because the stadium
because it was big.
Had that many people there,
80,000 or something.
There's apparently the another one that's like an old school one, which I want to look up, is like Stone Cold returning at Backlash in like 2001, 2000, I think. That
would have got a big one.
Yeah,
well, the glass shattering and everything.
And the same with when Foley won the title. When Foley won the title on Raw,
so much
huge.
So much what's the word, like prestige surrounding that moment.
That moment, yeah. So much like happened from that moment.
WCW ruining it on
air.
Yeah,
on air.
Swapping over
because,
to watch it.
Yeah, to watch it happen. That was.
That's the best example of like shooting yourself in the foot.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the best example of that, I reckon.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, it's nice poetic justice.
Yeah. So you think?
I don't know, man. Look, I can't remember
Punk
Pops.
that's fine. Punk returning now.
Yep.
With the way where we are now, right?
Sure.
Do you think it will be as huge as putting WCW over WWE back in the day? Do you think this is the spark to go for people to switch over and go, nah, I'm out, I'm going over? Because with the product,
I think it might get people to start watching.
With the product that WWE is producing, it is obvious that the fans that are watching now will watch anything. They will stick around through thick and thin. Yeah. So how much ever they're getting every week is how much they will get until the end of time.
Yeah.
Whereas now it's that gap of like when they used to get 3, 4, and 5 million every Monday, whereas now they're at like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
It's those 2 that aren't watching Raw anymore. It's trying to get them over to AEW,
yeah.
right? That's the draw.
That's the swing.
That's the swing, exactly, that they want to try and do, I guess. But yeah, man,
it's huge, dude.
I think him and Brian, they've got to, if they play it well enough, I reckon it'll properly
push the needle.
Yeah. The only way that you go, that's it, it's done, AEW is now a big
brand,
boy, is if Cena goes. If
Cena will never go.
He never will.
He never will.
Everyone said that about Hogan.
Nah, he's not going. Cena
he never will. I know he never will. The amount he's done with like
everything at the
E. Oh no, he's not going. I know he's not. But that's the one where you go, yo, all right, AEW.
If he ever went to AEW,
fantasy booking at this point.
Yeah, dude, he's fantasy booking. Because if he ever went to AEW, man, you'd nearly put E in the bin.
Yeah,
at that point, you'd nearly put E in the bin.
Yeah.
Which it won't happen.
No, because it's not so much that Cena's not at WWE, it's that Cena's at AEW.
Yeah.
Because he's doing movies and everything, so he's pretty much a part-time player anyway.
Yeah.
But
if he went to another brand, that's
or
essentially...
Brock. Say if Brock went over to AEW, that'd be
huge.
That'd be one where you're like, nah, alright.
That'd be one where you would say that AEW are they are the premier brand.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So alright, if Brock doesn't return at SummerSlam, say at All Out,
he jumps in?
Brock rocks up?
Yeah. I'd go AEW with the premier brand.
Really? I think that's...
They're pushing the limit now, man.
If that happened, I'd go, nah, alright, Brock, then AEW is now on par. Where you're like, alright, this is now a war. A quote-unquote war.
Yeah.
Like the Monday Night Wars, like, no, alright, now they're...
Well, they did the Wednesday Night Wars.
Yeah, and they lost.
AEW?
WWE lost, sorry.
WWE lost, decisively most of the time.
Yeah. Yep. Cool.
Anyway.
That's our wrestling roundup.
Give me a 10-second opinion on Becky versus Bianca.
Oh, I hated it.
You hated it?
I hated it. I did not like it at all.
Yeah.
I saw online of like, no, she didn't expect the finish, and that's how fighting works and everything.
Me and the Beast, Toddy Eastman,
I saw
went
that.
at it.
I saw that.
And no hard feelings, Toddy. I understand where you're coming from. I completely get it. I don't agree with
that booking.
I think you could have made everyone in that scenario look better by giving them more time. Just a little more time. If Becky's not fit for competition, but they needed to do something because they knew that Sasha had been away for 8 days.
Do it on SmackDown. Do that. Run that angle on SmackDown. Not at SummerSlam. SummerSlam is huge.
Yeah.
If you're gonna
There's a better way to do it.
If you're gonna do
personally, I think anyway.
If you're gonna do I feel anyway. If you're gonna do the didn't expect the finish out of nowhere, bang, 1, 2, 3, like what?
Do you think Becky turned heel?
1 minute she'd have to. If she turns heel, like come Friday or whatever it is on SmackDown, if she comes out and is a heel character and eventually this is the turn of her becoming heel, beautiful. Then I'm fine with it. Then it's the chase for Bianca to go after Becky
and get it.
But I don't think it is. I think, why did Carmella come out? What was the point of that? A swerve for what? So is so fade wise is that Becky being like, Carmella, you go out first and then I'll go out with you. Like, so Carmella's in on it?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't make any sense. If you're going to be like, sorry guys, Sasha's not here.
Just announce it as a mystery opponent.
Sasha's not on the night. That's fine. Like if
they knew 8 days prior.
I get you. They knew 8 days prior, right? If you're gonna replace someone, them with someone better. That's always what they say.
Yeah.
Someone's not there. Replace them with someone better if you can. Becky's surprise return is definitely better. We haven't got Sasha. Oh no, now what? Whoa, and then her music hits. Oh my god, Becky's back.
Yeah.
Go out there, have a 10-15 minute match. Becky wins, fine. Do that.
Yeah, for sure.
But you can do the sneak
That's
attack.
the ideal scenario.
Do that on Friday. Don't do it at SummerSlam. It's the biggest show.
Yeah.
One of the big shows that they've got. It's stupid, and I don't like it. I don't like it.
Yeah, alright. Fair enough. I agree.
So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that was the passionate end to the wrestling roundup, I guess. But if you guys, you're obviously listening this far along, you obviously like what you've been hearing. If you want to support us, definitely hit us up on the socials at BroDay Tag Team, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube. Give us a like, a comment, subscribe. Eventually, we're going to have a Patreon where we'll give everyone shout outs. We'll answer personal questions. We'll do extra episodes for Patreon exclusives. The Patreon exclusives will be uncensored. We'll be all sweary and super, hey, we're 18 plus boys, and we can banter away.
Super Beith I, the butthole.
Yep. What else can we do?
That's it.
Eventually, when merch drops.
Oh yeah, that's coming.
Yep, we're designing stuff. Keep a lookout soon. We're gonna get something. It's gonna be the good. Sick. It's gonna be that good. We're gonna have shirts for now, and then we'll find other stuff to stick our faces on.
For sure.
And that's another way you can support us. But for right now, just give us a share. Make sure you get people to listen. Tell people to tell people to tell people to listen.
Tell your friends.
Tell your friends. If you want to follow myself and my wrestling journey, I am at The Real Gabe Bro on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok.
And if you'd like to follow me, Trent O'Day, I'm at O'Day QWA on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok.
Perfect. I want to do a sign off.
Okay.
I want to do a sign off that we can do from now on.
Alright.
So that's pretty much the episode. I love you. Goodbye.